Aloha, everyone. Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Oahu. I'm in Hale'iwa, September 3rd, 2015, 7:55 in the morning. We're talking about ways that you can make sales more conversational. And you know, one of the things that happened when I first got in the sales world is I had to figure out ways to make me better. So one of the things that I came up with was I started out taking, you know, sections of a script and then figuring out how I would say it. And then from there it evolved to taking the script to just going into bullet points, and then from there it went from bullet points to like one sentence to see if I could talk for like 3 minutes. So here's what I would do is I would go to random people and I would say, all right, I'm gonna give you a 3x5 index card and I want you to write a random idea on there. And so I'd say, I don't want to see it, I just want you to write a random idea, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna grab the card. So they'd give me an index card and I end up with like 20 or 30 of these index cards, and I would have no idea. So part of the thing is you can't look at the index card to get an idea of what it says. And then I would sit down in an office and I would take a video camera, like I got right here, I got a video camera, and I would flip a card over and I would time myself for 2 minutes, okay? So let me give you an example. I have a list of videos that I wanted to shoot on this trip, right? And they're all like a word or a sentence, okay? And my whole thing is like I look at the idea and then I talk about it for 2 minutes. And if I couldn't talk about it for 2 minutes, I would just sit there and be quiet, and then I would stop, I'd throw that card away, and I would try again. So like maybe out of 20 cards, I would probably be able to do this 3 or 4 or 5 times in the beginning, and then it got better and better and better and better. So I always wanted to be like, no matter what the situation was, I could always figure out a reason to talk about something. And one of the things that's helped me with is shooting videos. So like on the beach, I'll just look at like, okay, here's what I'm gonna talk about, or here's something I'm gonna use for an analogy. Like in the last video, I used a bicycle for analogy. There were some kids the other day at one of the beaches riding around on tricycles. All right, cool, how can I turn that into an analogy? So first it goes from like, I'm gonna talk for 2 minutes, and then you start combining these things. They're like, okay, so I got my first card here, and it says, you know, beach, I'm on the beach. And the second card says bicycle. So like I would give myself 5 or 10 seconds, I'd be like, boom, I'm at the beach, I was thinking about some kids, here's how I would talk about a bicycle with training wheels. And one of the things that it did is it gave me the ability to think fast on my feet. So this is one of the ways, but you never want to lie, never want to make stuff up. But this is one of the ways that I made sales more conversational, was to figure out how to talk about anything, any subject, anywhere, anytime. And it made things more relaxed for me, because I knew that no matter what somebody talked about with me, I was gonna be okay, all right? So that's one way to make sales more conversational. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there is a subscribe button, subscribe. And then send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, Sylvan Bell. Only Scott Bell, Seminole, coming to you live from Hale'iwa, Oahu. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.